What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scott Boys and welcome back to another Coast Dazer invitational video. Now, I've got to address a few things before we actually get properly started into the context of this video. The finals, yes, had one game played. Congratulations to everyone who pointed that out to me. I understand one game was played. However, I have spoke to both Giannis and Alan, the captains of the respective teams in the final, and Annexed have forfeited, meaning DSI Worldwide take it 3-0 and are your Coast Dazer Invitational champions. So congratulations to DSI Worldwide, and I wish them all the best in the next tournament and any future things I do on the circuit. The third, fourth match also will not be taking place due to a lack of time. That's down to me. That's something I'm going to have to take a step up in the next tournament as well. That's partly my fault. I'm going to have to work a lot closer with making set dates instead of saying organise it yourself. I'm going to have to work a lot harder on that. So yeah. So we're just going to stick with it. I spoke with Vamp, and we both agreed that we're just going to stick with it. Team Tug's going to stick with fourth, and Integrity's going to stick with third, going forward. Now, on to the context of the video. I'm actually with Infernal Warriors captain Chris, aka the Don King. Hello.
Good?
Hello, Chris. How are you?
My G?
You know, I couldn't get Ollie, so got Chris.
I see how it is. Like, I was the first one to join the first set of this. Told you your mic was muted. I get invited, so I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone,
That's
I think
exactly how you get
everyone
onto
just
a video.
everyone just wants to see me and Ollie together.
That's just because you fucking fanboy over him.
Ollie is senpai. He is the best. Unfortunately, his one game in the final that he played didn't show that off, though. You know, it's not stacking Expo passive at 30 minutes. Oh no, Ollie, I love you. I love you, though, senpai. I love you. All right, okay. So basically, how this works is, I told every captain at the start of the tournament, and then I reminded them a few days ago, everyone, that they got a individual vote for a captain's vote for the MVP, but you couldn't vote from someone from your own team because that basically prevents you just everyone voting from someone from their own team and not having an MVP because everyone has one vote. However, this one was still very difficult to decide because the winner had 2 votes. The winner had 2 votes. I was like, thank fuck, that was too close.
Oh god, how many? I'm looking forward to this, man. Like, fucking hell.
Right. Okay. So, and also apart from the MVP, I also asked them to name one standout player from all 6 teams. So, I've added all those votes up together for one name. The captain's basically consensus for one name in each category. And then I also get to name all my picks as well because I run this tournament, you know. It's just the benefits.
Yeah.
I get to give my opinion. Right, we're going to start with the number 1 seed coming out, DSI Worldwide. Their winner was their jungler, PG Link. Chris.
Yep.
Do you think this was the right decision? PG Link, the jungler from DSI Worldwide, was he the right choice to be the standout player?
Well, I want to say yes, as I was one of the people that voted for him.
There you go, Chris. Just rip away the 4th wall. You know, just take away the hiding the vote, Jordan.
Well, I'm sorry, Jackie, but you know I'm an honest man. I need to inform people.
Yeah, I agree. I think Link's a worthy winner of it. Obviously we'll get to.
Honestly, it was either like it was a hard decision because you got 2 people who like really stand out during the game, and that's like Giannis and Link, really. But when you go to the fact that Link had a lot more like games where he outplayed his opposition, where the final only game Giannis kind of got out farmed a bit.
Oh, I'd have to agree with the whole outplaying thing. Like Link, in the one game in the final between DSI Worldwide and Annex, it was a pretty close contest actually. You know, even though there was a huge disparity in gold between the 2 teams, DSI Worldwide were miles ahead in gold. The team fights were really close, and Annex were taking Annex won a team fight pretty easily, pretty clean. It was like 3-0, and then Link just came in and wiped 3 people by himself. So, yeah, I would definitely agree. Link is a very good choice, and we'll get to whether I agree with it later on in the show. Moving on, right down. We're gonna skip Annexed. Actually, I want to skip Annexed. I'll get to that one later, because this is gonna have a lot of context. This is gonna have a lot of context going on. Because I want to skip that one because, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do Annexed now. Let's just do Annexed now, Chris. You ready for Annexed's winner? Are you ready for it?
Yes. Who's the winner?
My senpai, Ollie, wins the captain's vote for MVP. Oh, well, standout player from his team, sorry. That's what I meant.
Votes? How many votes?
3. You got half the votes.
Who got the other ones?
Alan got 1. Alan got 1. Chris Fade got 1. Or did Ollie get 4? Oh yeah, Ollie got 4. Ollie got 4. Sorry. Ollie got 4. Alan got
1.
And Alan got 1.
Damn. I won't lie. I kind of thought Alan would have got a few more votes.
Yeah, so did I. But I'm not gonna complain. Ollie gets the recognition he deserves. Didn't, and I didn't even have to rig it because this isn't my vote. This isn't even me. I didn't even have to do anything to get Ollie mentioned on the show. It's fucking great. I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
After the first game of the finals, you're quite surprised that Ollie won it.
Oh, yeah. It's because he had a really good set against Integrity. Like, he was insane against Integrity. Absolutely insane. That's because he was playing mid. Never take Ollie out of mid. Just don't take him out of mid, right? Okay? Just don't take him out of mid. He's the best player. He's the best player in the middle lane that's ever touched the game. Alright?
Hey, that's a lie.
He's the best middle map player.
That's a lie.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
I think Mr. Aimbot could win.
No, Ollie is the best. No, you leave Ollie alone. We're gonna move on to Integrity. And the winner of that was their mid laner, Haha. Obviously, Chris, you voted for Haha.
Yeah.
Because obviously you want to be honest, man. So I'm just gonna tell your votes now, because you want to be Mr. Honest Man.
You didn't tell them who I voted for Annex, but
you voted for Ollie.
Yeah.
You voted for Ollie, Chris. So shut the fuck up. You voted for Senpai. Alright, so Haha wins. Chris, obviously you voted for him. Why Haha?
Well, with all honesty, as I said, like with the first team, DSI Worldwide, it's a hard choice between two because you got Haha and Alpha. But I think Haha outperformed more in a variety of games.
What's funny, Chris?
Yeah.
What's so funny? You keep saying Haha.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I don't disagree with it. I think Haha is a very very funny, Chris. I think Callum is a very worthy pick, to be honest. To be MVP, had a alright set against Annexed and a decent set against Infernal Warriors. However, I don't think Integrity altogether had the tournament they were hoping for, but with the last minute roster change, you can't really expect a lot coming out, though. Now, this one is fucking... I don't understand how this happened. This Team Tug, I think, might have had the closest. Like, the closest votes. So, one of their players got 0. Sorry, Silence got 0 votes, right? Chris? Say right. Chris? Chris, are you alive?
Yeah.
Silence got 0 votes, right?
Silence got 0 votes.
Silence got 0 votes.
Okay.
Vamp got 1 vote.
Okay.
Eddie got 1 vote.
Okay.
That leaves 4 votes left. Dean got 2. Bay got 2.
Wait, what?
It's a tie. It's a fucking tie.
I honestly thought Dean would win.
It was a tie. Bay got 2 and Dean got 2. I can see why both these players would have got 2 votes each. You know, Bay did a lot of the heavy lifting for them. Was very strong player for them this tournament. Had an outstanding game against Deicide Worldwide in the game they actually won. And had a very good set against Step to the Left. And I think Dean, this is a good sending off to him. And I understand why he was a standout player. You know, had 2 days to prepare for a role he hadn't played in like a year and a half. So yeah, I guess people just love Dean. Chris, what do you think about it? I bring him into a video, just doesn't even talk.
Yeah, sorry, I'm quite surprised with it.
Okay.
So yeah, like, I'll be honest and say, like, I was more thinking Dean was gonna win.
Why is that? Why Dean? Over Bay.
Well, because, like, with honesty, like, Dean obviously outperformed against most people, yeah? And also, I kind of forgot Bay was there. Like, did Bay play all the games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll admit, I kind of forgot Bay was there.
He's saying this when he knew all the rosters.
No, I forgot Bay. I thought Bay was the sub. I didn't know he played every game.
Don't worry, he did. Because he watched the games.
I still haven't watched the one against Deicide Worldwide and Team Tug.
Yeah, but you still
every
watched.
other game though.
You still watched against Step to the Left, and you knew Bay was there, so you can't. You have no excuse. But okay. So no, I think it was fair. I think it was a fair one. So Dean/Bay, stand-up player for their team. Stand-up players. Step to the Left. Yeah, Anders won this one.
How much by?
4-1-1.
Can I take a guess on some?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm guessing Cass won, Sam won.
No, Cass didn't get any votes. It's the coach can't get a vote, Chris.
It was
As much as you tried to vote for him, you can't.
Then I'm guessing it would be Anders 4, Sam 1, Mason 1.
Close. It was
Or
Mason.
Psycho Mads 1.
Mason 1, Peyton 1, Anders 4.
Wait, Sam didn't get one?
No.
Damn. I actually thought he
Chris,
performed slightly better than most people.
Chris, let's be serious. Chris, let's be serious, right? Okay, I know Sam had an alright tournament and Sam played alright. Look who he had to lane against.
That's my point.
Look who he had to lane against.
That's my point.
The boy just did not have a good laning phase. I don't think he had a good laning phase at all in this tournament.
Yeah, but when you're against 2 higher level people than the other guys.
Yeah, but you've got to be a standout, you know. You've got to be a standout, Chris. You can't just, oh yeah, I got beat by people better than me, so I deserve a standout player award. That doesn't work, Chris. It's not how standout goes.
If he did alright against the 2 people.
But he didn't. He didn't have a good laning phase. So, sure, soloed Randy twice, which, haha, by the way, your solo got soloed by Sam twice in the same set. But then,
when he was playing Pele.
But this is no, he got soloed on Artia by Wukong and got soloed on Cerberus by Baron. But then Sam got 1v2 twice. So yeah, Sam was part of 2 1v2s twice in the same set. That's why he didn't get a vote, Chris.
True, and that's probably the same reason why Psycho Mads didn't get a vote either.
No, yeah, so Mason got a vote. So yeah, I agree with the Anders pick. I think Anders was very strong in all six games, even though they lost 4 games out of the 6. I think Anders was very strong.
Yeah, but then look who they were against on most of the losses.
Against in Team Tug, it's a decent team. Had Eddie, Bay, Dean, Vamp, in
And then
silence.
they lost one round to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost two. Almost two.
Should have been two.
It should have been two, but who cares? Who cares?
Well done,
Carry on.
boys.
Next team, the best team ever.
Infernal Warriors. Now this one was closer than I thought it would have been. I thought this would have been the most one-sided one, to be honest. No offense. I thought it was.
Mistaken. I'm more
However,
surprised on the one vote.
the winner, the person who got it, the people that voted for him, all said this, without a shadow of a doubt, this player gets it. Like it wasn't even close. The winner is Infernal Warriors. What? The winner of Infernal Warriors stand-up player is Infernal Warriors. Nice one, Jack. Nice one. The Infernal Warriors stand-up players. Oh well, it's because this player basically is your team.
You bullshit.
It's because he basically is your team. Randy
He
wins.
didn't
Ra-
did-
Randy wins the
he didn't have
standout.
to babysit the duo lane.
No, he just had to babysit your entire team in game 2, didn't he?
Hey, that was all thanks to the fact that I was able to keep the duo lane up to the same level.
Well, yeah, but you were
Or
still
it's
getting
close to
beat.
the
You were
same
still getting beat, and you kind of got dragged by an RTO. You were all just sitting on the sled, and an RTO in bare form was dragging you along.
Fine, whatever you say.
You know that's true, Chris. And you, God well
think
damn know
I
that's
put
true.
in my effort.
Didn't say you didn't, but it was you. Without Randy doing what he did, you would not have won the game. Fact. Fact. Don't try and deny it. Or we can have you scrim step to the left and with the same picks, and we'll just take Randy and replace him with some average solo laner if you want. And then we'll see if you win. Deal? Chris?
Hello?
Deal?
Say that last one again. My mic keeps playing up.
That's why you're using it.
I've already sent you a text for the reason.
So Randy, you would not have won that game if Randy didn't do what he did. But if you disagree
Yeah, no,
with
that's obvious.
if you disagree with that, we can have the game replayed if you want. Same picks. We'll just take Randy out and put someone average in.
Excuse me, but the difference is, yeah, someone average wouldn't have played Goobus.
We're talking about the RTO game, Chris.
I know, but nah, he did support us a lot.
Drag. Kicking and screaming. Drag.
I don't want to admit to the dragging.
It is true though, Chris. The fact you're saying it like that, you know that's true.
Yep.
Moving on then. Now it's time for the overall MVP for the captains. Chris, I told you before this. The winner of this has not been mentioned yet, as little sense as that makes. He wasn't the standout player for his team. He was just the MVP. This player won with 2 votes. The winner was Alan Barr.
Damn. Who were the 2 votes?
Like, I'm not saying who voted for him.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Who
Alan
were
Barr.
the other votes?
You voted for Link.
Did you you just said you weren't gonna say
Well,
the names.
I will say who you voted for because you want to be honest, man.
I don't want to be that honest, but okay, yeah, I voted for
Okay,
him.
so Link got 1 vote. Obviously Alan got the 2 votes. You got 1 vote.
I got 1 vote.
You got 1 vote.
Okay, at least tell me who voted for me. I need to know this.
I can't tell you.
Please, can you at least tell me through text or after?
I can't tell you. Oh, and Alpha got 1 vote. So that's 2.
Pain in the butt. I need to know.
Alan got 2, Link got 1, Alpha got 1, you got 1. Oh, and Giannis got 1. You were in the same category as Alpha, Link, Giannis, and fucking... Who's that?
Alan.
And no, Alan got 2. Alan got 2, Link,
Oh.
Giannis, Alpha, Chris. Yeah, you were in the same category as Link, Giannis, and Alpha.
Giannis,
How do you feel? How do you feel, Chris? You're in the same category as them.
See, this is the honest thing, yeah.
The only player in there that
Since
got the standout player for his team was Link. Where's the other
and that's
standout
because
player?
I voted for him. That's because I voted for him.
Where's the other standout players, bro?
That's actually very confusing now that you said that. Like, so for my team,
It's because everyone voted for someone
it's
different, but like they were voting for the same players for each team. You get what I mean?
so that means my vote either came from Janus or Alpha. I think you said.
Something like that. Right, okay, on to the important part of the show. These picks are the ones that matter. These are my picks. These are the only ones that actually matter. These are the definitive ones. If the captain's ones are irrelevant now, these ones are the ones that matter.
Okay, so thank you, Jack, for my vote.
My picks.
Even though I know you're giving it to Randy.
DSI Worldwide, I agreed with the captains. I think PG Link was their standout player. I think he had a very, very, very strong tournament. Very good set against Team Tug. I thought he was the one that showed up the most. I thought DSI Worldwide were a bit weak against Team Tug, but I thought he still had a very good set. And basically spearheaded the operation to 3-1ing them, and then had a very good one game in the final. My pick for Annexed was Alan. Yes, I know I didn't go for Ollie. Shocker. But I'm sorry.
Fanboy.
I'm sorry. I love Ollie, and I think Ollie is the best mid laner and potentially the best player in this. But he played ADC for a game, and he didn't stack spawn pass until 30 minutes.
Is that the only reason why you're voting for Alan?
No, I think Alan just was really good. What was the quote? Where is it? Where is the quote? Okay, I'm gonna give Vamp credit for this quote because I love this quote. Where is it? Okay.
Can bring Arachne to solo.
Annex team didn't hold back. They prepped and they performed and yada yada yada. And Alan was a very standout player for his methodical approach and presence on the map. Gave his team the openings and pressure they needed. There you go. That is what swayed me to Alan. That quote.
Well, the fact that he rotated and caused a lot.
No,
of
I just read out why. Integrity. I'm gonna give it to Alpha. I think Alpha was the stand-up player for Integrity, my opinion. I thought he was very strong, very good player. And with his last-minute change to jungle, I don't think he was the reason their team struggled. Like against the Annex, especially, I don't think so. Team Tug, I agree with one of the picks. Obviously, I went for Bay as the stand-up player. Like I said, did a lot of heavy lifting, but got his Scylla banned after game 2 against DSI Worldwide. Like first ban. After just wrecking.
Everyone fucking knows him.
And it was a very good performance. Step to the left, I agreed again. Anders, I thought was a standout player. Very good set. Had Odin banned against him with you guys for games 2 and 3.
Yep.
Had a very. It's very impressed me against you guys as well, considering the matchup he had. Like going into the comp, he had struggled. If he gotten around RTO, he kind of loses half his kit. So.
Like, you play a really good game. The only issue, like, some of us had with him is when we found him randomly by, like, our red alone.
That was game 3. That was going on game 3.
And it was also game 2.
That was game 3.
Let's not game 2 with Fenrir.
No, it was game 3 on Cumber. It happened a lot. And Infernal Warriors, I gave it to Randy.
You're good, man. Come give it to me.
I think Randy was just good for them. So yeah. And my overall MVP. I am not like the captains. This name has been named already from me.
Ollie.
No, PG Link wins my overall MVP.
Damn.
I think
So
he was.
You agree with me?
I think PG Link was the most was the best player of this tournament.
Yay. I got agreed with.
However, I think if the tournament went the other way, I would have given it to Alan. It was close. I was torn between Alan and Link. So yeah. And you guys, I think that's everything. That's all the MVP awards announced, like all the standouts and MVPs. So, anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Chris, do you want to say anything before we go?
Peace out, guys. Look forward to new content from Scott Boys or Torn Vega, whichever account this goes on, and look forward to new tournaments. Yay!
Peace out, guys.
Not
Liz.
scripted.
Yo.